Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Unofficial Podcast. I'm your host, Sebastian, and we're joined today by your co-host, Jordan Emanuel.
Hey,
But not only are we joined today by your co-host, Jordan Emanuel, we're also joined by a very special guest, which is
hey,
Manny again. Wow.
mine
Actually,
is
no.
special guest.
Yeah.
How y'all doing today?
Nah, a special guest is the tornado sirens happening around in the background.
That'd be funny. What if we just died?
Yeah. Wouldn't that be funny? Yeah, so in the middle of this recording, I think we're still on tornado watch. At least I'm getting notifications and emails and messages. They're like, "Hey, you guys are under tornado watch right now." So, just to let you know.
Honestly,
I think the sirens went off though.
tornadoes are a social construct.
I don't know how true that is.
That makes
Well, it's because the government
sense.
created tornadoes.
Actually, here, let me go talk to the people in Belton real quick.
Bro, it didn't even touch down, bro.
They
It
did.
literally did.
It did?
Wait, they did in Belton, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
It touched it?
Pretty sure it touched down in Belton.
Yeah, leak.
Anyways, on today's episode, we're gonna be talking about
Oh, bro.
happiness.
I gotta check up on people now.
At the moment of release of this episode,
It's happy day.
It's gonna be March 18th. So that's 2 days before International Day of Happiness, which is on March 20th. So
Woody woo!
yes, woody woo. So before we get into International Day of Happiness, just want to know how's everybody's day?
It's chillin'.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
All I gotta say is today is a wonderful day. I mean it's raining, but like we like the rain because you know what rain means. Rains mean burnout, you know. So, yeah.
Yeah, man, he's about to do another burnout at the gym. That's really crazy.
It's really about to leave tire marks everywhere. I just don't understand it.
And the smell too. It's in the air. It's so gross. My day's been okay. You know, I woke up, had to do some taxes stuff. You know, it's getting tax season. It's doing about a month, and apparently
Wait, it's doing a month?
Yeah, I think it's like April 15th.
Whoa, I should probably find my W2.
Yeah, we should get on top of that. But yeah, other than that, you know, came home, started raining a little bit. Next thing you know, we're in a tornado warning, and here we are.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, other than that, nice day. I like it. I'm enjoying. I'm happy. So let's get into International Day of Happiness. All right. So I guess the history and origin of International Day of Happiness is the special day was conceived and founded by Jane Ilian, I think. Her name is CEO of the United Nations New World Order. On July 12th, 2012, the UN Resolution 66/281 was passed, proclaiming March 20th forever to be International Day of Happiness. And this resolution was initiated by the country of Bhutan. Bhutan.
Bro, that's pretty cool, bro. So you can just go and be like, hey, this day should be Happy International. I mean, of course, you got to make your case and stuff. Wow, that is interesting. I didn't know that, bro.
It's the UN.
All right, when is the day of Manny, though?
The day of Manny? Oh, man.
Yeah.
Sure,
bro.
Sure you want a day like that?
Oh, no, you're right. It's every day. Never mind. Forget I asked.
Oh, no.
Wow.
So, yeah. That's the International Day of Happiness, or at least a little origin, you know, where it started. But, cool. I mean, where does...
I don't mean to interrupt, but are there any, like, happy day traditions?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't think so. I mean, it's really more just to celebrate, because, like, United Nations is a bunch of countries. So they really just want to celebrate, like, people being together with family, friends, and loved ones, doing things that you enjoy, you know, just the healthiness, physically and mentally, of just the people, you know?
kind of how life should be every day.
Yeah, but we have, but there's a day dedicated to that.
Oh,
Not saying that you
okay.
shouldn't be happy every day,
Mm-hmm.
because you should be happy every day. You should be doing something you like, something you enjoy, you know. But I guess it's really March 20th is the day to like.
We should make a tradition.
What should our tradition be?
I don't know. We'll think about it, and we'll say at the end of the episode what we think.
Okay, all right. So, the Merriam-Webster dictionary defines happiness as a state of well-being and contentment, as well as a pleasurable or satisfying experience. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
now that's a dictionary, but I want to know what do you define happiness as? How do you see happiness? What's your personal definition? So we'll go first with Jordan.
I mean, I guess really for me, happiness is just being, like, I guess, ground level, you know? Like,
Mhm.
not really too high in the sky where you can't see anything else but the heavens, but not too low to the point where you you can't see
Hmm.
anything surface level. It's really just for me just being in a place where you find yourself, being able to wake up without thinking about, oh, I can't believe I have to do this today or this today. It's just you wake up, you're like, man, time to go somewhere, and you just fulfill your day from there.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. That sounds good. Manny, what's yours, bro?
All right. So what happiness is to me?
Uh-huh.
Oh, bro, that's crazy, bro. I like to be happy, bro. Why be sad, bro? Like, there's no point in being sad, bro. Being happy, bro, get your mental right,
Mhm.
get you good health, good things happen, So a happy day, bro. You wake up, bro. No alarm, bro. You ain't got nothing to do, bro. You just wake up because you want to wake up, right? And you just, bro, happiness is a vibe, bro.
Happiness is the vibe. That's what
Bro, it's a
happiness is to
vibe.
you. A vibe.
Bro, like there's like happy like waves, like radio waves and stuff like that. But there's happy waves.
Happy waves. Okay.
Yeah, bro. So, bro, you start off your day right. You eat your favorite breakfast food. If you don't like breakfast food, like don't talk to me, bro. But or your coffee or whatever, bro. Whatever food, bro. You feel good.
Mm-hmm.
Feel full. Like you just know it's gonna be a good day because the vibes are there. Bro.
Yeah.
But happiness is just I don't know. It's just I don't know, bro. There's no other way to say it. You just feel good, bro. Like
Yeah,
I don't know,
you
cause
just
like
feel
there's a
good.
lot of things that can bring you happiness,
Mm-hmm. But I'm saying, like, how do you define it? Yourself. Like, happiness. Is it just a vibe?
Bro. Yeah, bro. Like I mean,
Mm-hmm.
like what do you want to say? Like yeah, see my dog, bro. Oh yeah, that's bro. I'm happy. No, bro, cause sometimes, bro, she be bugging. So it's really just like an energy, vibe. For
Okay.
me anyway. Yeah.
Okay. So I guess happiness to you is this some energy and vibe.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, personally, I mean, I agree with you guys', but it's also like my personal definition of happiness is mentally being good, right? Because that's always good. You always have to be good, like mentally, like doing well, you're happy, and as well as being physically, because like they take their hand in hand. And so if those two are good, you're already off to a great start. But happiness is like not having to worry about anything, not having to drain yourself on one specific thing, and being able to focus on yourself and having that inner peace and that leveled out, like, just life. You're not upset. You're not angry. You're not confused about anything. You're just living life and being happy. And it's hard to say like being happy because like that's the word that we're using.
Right, because that's how you used to
Happiness.
describe it.
Yeah. But I get, yeah, so like basically me being happy is being stress free and not having to worry about anything. I feel like that's when I'm the most happiest. Yeah, I feel like not having to worry about anything, not having to stress, just all my problems melted away, and that's it.
Respectable.
Yeah, that's how I define happiness, and that leads to our next question, yeah. What activity and or hobby do you feel the happiest doing? You can
I'll
go
go first because
Okay,
like
Manny,
as
go
you were
first.
thinking about it,
Go ahead.
as you were speaking, I was like, bro, happy, bro. Like food, bro.
Food. Okay.
Eating good food with the broskies, bro.
Mm.
Bro, like food, like bro, you can't be happy when you're. I mean, you can't. Yeah, you can't be happy when you're hungry. Yeah, bro, you gotta be feeling full to be full. So eating food, good food. Yeah, you gotta be good. You gotta be
Okay.
good.
Okay.
Food is very important,
What is bad food?
bro. Anything that's not good food.
Oh, that's such a bad
I'm playing.
definition.
What is bad food? I don't know. Like
Okay, you know
food,
what? Bad food
food
to
that
you.
doesn't make you feel warm on the inside.
Here, we'll narrow it down. Okay, so how about food? Bad food to you?
Like personally, like what don't I like? Like what kind of food I don't like, bro? Arby's, bro. Arby's nasty, bro. Jack in the Box nasty, bro. Like all that's nasty, bro. Pickles nasty,
Oh my
bro.
god, it's immediate.
Um,
Cotton
what
candy ice cream, right?
no, bro. Cotton candy ice cream's okay. Like
Okay.
it's all good.
You don't
Yeah,
have to
you're a
like this.
child.
It's alright.
Bro, you're mad, bro.
Who's
Yeah,
mad?
it shows
I'm
just
not
from how you
mad.
spoke.
Bro, you're mad. You're mad you can't enjoy cotton candy ice cream
Yeah.
without
I,
caring about what people think about you.
yeah, I wish I could go back to when I was like 5 years old.
Bro, that's the funny thing. I've never even had cotton candy ice cream. That way.
Okay.
Yeah, bro. I never had cotton candy ice cream to that day, so yeah. Sorry, bud.
I
Couldn't
didn't
catch
know
me.
you were down that bad, bro. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, bro. Humble beginnings, bro.
Think before you speak, bro. Come on.
My fault. My fault.
What about you, Jordan? What's the activity or hobby that you feel the happiest doing?
Just sitting in my car,
Yeah,
vaping. That's honestly all it takes, really.
makes you feel happy.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if you want to get into the more intricate parts of it, I mean, to me personally, just being able to sit in my car, just listen to music, do whatever I want. I mean, it's quite relaxing, honestly.
Mm.
After a long day of work, you just walk outside, open up your car door, hear the little ring from the car alarm going off, and then you just sit there and vibe. And if you ever need to be somewhere, you have perfect access to a form of locomotion to get you there. I don't know, it feels a lot different than chilling in my room. I don't know what it is.
It's the car seat, bro. It's meant to be made comfortable.
I guess so,
'Cause
bro.
I definitely feel that. I do that too. Like I just sit in my car and I just sit there. Like I'll do it outside of my own house, and I'll just
Same.
sit there, just relaxing. Yeah, just chilling.
Yeah.
But that's
Yep.
that's when you feel the happiest, man.
Yep.
That's good. I like that.
Thanks, bro.
Honestly, what makes me the happiest, or what I feel the happiest doing, honestly, I it's gonna be the podcast.
Podcast?
Yeah, no cap. Like I feel extremely happy whenever like I have to think of like a topic, or whenever I have to, edit it and stuff like that. Creating even the Instagram promos. Like whenever I do any of that stuff, I just feel really happy. I feel really good.
Yeah.
Like it's something that I love. It's a passion project.
Bro, it's your baby, bro. Like
It is.
you nurturing, you feeding it, you watching it grow.
Think about
True.
it. Think about it. We started this back in what, November 24th? I think that was like the first episode that released, episode 0.
Word.
Yeah, it was November. And now we're in March. I mean, we kind of took January off. Because we really didn't do anything that month. Or I think it was hard to. And then we came back. But yeah, we've been going since November 24th. Late November, early December. And this is gonna be our 10th episode. I think it should have been like the 12th or the 13th, but you know, who's counting?
Yeah, lucky.
Not only that,
Wait, like our
what's up?
10th episode, like
Released, yeah. Well, I
through
mean,
10?
it's our 11th episode, but it's the episode that's gonna say episode 10.
Oh, okay.
So think
okay.
about that, bro. 10 episodes.
Yeah, bro. Whose idea was that, bro? That don't make sense.
It was your idea.
I know.
Yeah, no, but I really like it. I really love doing this podcast. It's a creative outlet, I think. And I think, you know, like everyone has that creative outlet, or it needs. I feel like people should have a creative outlet, you know. Like some people out here with jobs that they don't like and they don't, you know, enjoy going and waking up to. I think it's definitely something that you could, like getting a hobby or an activity, something that makes you feel extremely happy, you know, because it's a nice feeling, and that's why I feel my happiest whenever I'm doing this stuff. I think our next question is, what is something small that always makes you smile? Okay, that was some maniacal laughter. What the heck? Go ahead.
No, I can't say it.
No, see, how bad is it?
It's pretty bad.
How bad is it?
What do you think Manny would say?
I don't know. I don't know what Manny would say, yeah?
Said what something small that makes you smile.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You're such a child.
Huh?
That's such a child thing to say.
What? I was gonna talk about $50.
$50?
Yeah, it's small, but it makes me smile
Okay.
because
I feel like
it's
I don't believe you.
well, no, because like think about it. It's $50, so it's less than like $1 coin,
Mhm.
but it's bigger than $1, and that's just like that's a lesson in there in itself.
What? A lesson?
I'm like, yeah,
What
like
lesson?
like the $50 is like the biggest coin, right?
Uh,
Or something like that. It's a pretty big coin for what it's worth. It's only worth 50 cents. You think about that? It's only worth 50 cents, and $1 coin is a lot smaller, but it's worth more. That just shows like, yeah, bro. Just because it's great and it looks good doesn't mean it actually is. Doesn't carry that same amount of value. You know what I'm saying? And
but-
that's something I apply to my life every day.
Uh-huh.
You know, like I may not look like I have a lot of value, but I really do, bro. And I think, and that's part of like where my happiness comes from, my positive mentality. Because like everybody should like try to implement that a little bit, and you know, it's all about self-worth and you know, inside. Just you know, outside might be a little rough. It's okay. It's just a rough day, you know. But the inside, it's all about the inside.
Oh my god. Manny, you know you just compared yourself to a 50 cents.
Nah, I was comparing more to myself to like $1 coin.
To $1?
Because the dollar coin's smaller,
Mhm.
but it's worth more, you know.
So you're the dollar coin in this scenario.
Yeah.
I feel like a psychologist, my bad. I kind of just stanced myself up and I was like, and I act like I'm looking at you right now. It's like, so you're the dollar coin. Okay. This is how you see yourself.
Yeah.
So you're smaller, but you're worth more.
Yeah, I'm just saying there is a lot of $50 cent coins out there, bro, and
$50 cent coins.
we don't need those. We need dollar.
Okay.
All right.
What about you, Jordan? What's something small that always makes you smile?
I guess my cat.
Your
Maybe
cat?
like 1 out of 7 of the days.
1 out of 7. What do you mean? What does that mean?
Oh, it means, I look at her maybe on like a Sunday night, I'm like, wow, she's such a cute cat. And then for the rest of the other 6 days, I'm like, wow, why did I get this thing?
It's because your cat just doesn't your cat like destroy things?
She stopped recently, but now she just tries to claw at my door.
Oh, so
And
she's
then when I
back
open
at
it, she doesn't go outside. She just
Well,
looks at my
She
door.
wants to go on a walk.
No, she doesn't. Every time I take her outside, she immediately goes back to the door and just meows at the door. She doesn't even come with me anymore.
So maybe she wants you to get out the room.
Me to get out the room?
Yeah.
This is my room.
Yeah, it's his room.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying the cat's kicking Jordan out so she can have personal time. I'm saying, I'm saying like the cat wants to walk around the house with him, you know.
I mean, I've tried to let her do that too. I've taken her up when I was doing when I was cooking stuff, and
Mhm.
she'd look at me one time and then start making her way back downstairs, and I chase her, and she'd just keep running faster and faster.
The cat wants to play tag, yeah.
No, she doesn't. She hides from me. I don't know why.
Where's your cat
I
at right now?
literally feed her.
I feel like there's more steps to just feeding a cat.
That can't be true. That's the only thing they crave in life.
Uh,
Food and maybe a little bit of attention. Oh,
yeah, you just gotta. Oh, is that your cat?
that was my cat.
Where's she at right now?
She's right next to my computer.
Yeah,
Be
What if she
gone.
pressed the off button?
yeah. She gonna turn off your computer?
Oh, well, I'm just waiting for one of these days where she like taps the cover for my case and knocks it over and then just rubs her head against my hard drive and my computer just dies. That'll be the day. I'll have a nice fur pelt.
Sounds like fun.
Wait, you just said fur pelt. Wait a second.
Yeah, yeah. I said I'll have a nice fur pelt after that day.
Can't do that. Can't talk about murdering cats.
Well, I never said I was gonna murder my cat. I was just saying I was gonna get a nice fur pelt.
She's gonna
I don't
die
know
of
from
natural.
where.
Yeah, die of natural causes. You know.
Yeah, she got a disease.
That spread really quickly and it
Yeah.
countered really quickly.
It's called these
Cause
hands.
I'm happy.
Phil started singing. Bro, what? Anyway, are you singing?
It's a happy song.
Oh yeah. Is that what makes you smile?
No, it makes me want to tear off my ear.
My God.
Wow, such a drastic response to such a small thing.
Well, it's not a small thing. That song has over millions of views.
Oh my God.
But it's just a song, it's kind of like that one thing about cyberbullying. You just turn off your computer
It's true.
or your headphones
Yeah, but you turn off your computer and it's still on the radio.
and turn off the radio.
But then it's still at Walmart.
Why don't you just play your own song then in your car?
Oh, I mean you could.
I feel like that's a very easy solution.
Yeah, but the song came out when that wasn't really that popular. It's more popular to listen to the radio.
I don't think that's true.
But that song came out like 8 years ago.
What? Bro, I can look it up
Bro.
right now. It's not true.
Bro, it's been like 8 years.
For what's his name? Pharrell. Pharrell Williams.
It's probably. But I'm sticking with my answer of 8.
You're gonna stick with the answer 8. I mean,
Even
Yeah,
though
about-
it's not.
He was in
not
The
right.
Grinch.
The Grinch?
Yeah,
it was back in 2013.
it was.
Yeah, that's 8 years.
Ah, stop. Yeah, that is 8 years.
Wow, he got it
Bruh.
right.
Wow. You
Why
know
are
what
you
makes me
so-
happy? I'm
What?
right.
That is
Oh.
right.
Wow.
Jeez, we were dude, we weren't even that old back then. Were we? little
Yes,
babies.
sir. Yes,
Little
sir.
boys, bro. When did Uptown Funk come out? Oh, 2014. Never mind. That
Bro,
wasn't.
music doesn't have age.
Music doesn't have age.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What does that mean? Like, if you were to play that right now, would you think it'd be a hit again?
No, I don't know. I'm just saying stuff. Sorry.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just talking.
Hopefully, it doesn't make sense in my head, so I say it out loud. Hopefully, it makes sense. Somebody
Dude.
said-
I mean, it's just I don't think.
Hey, I think we're off topic, bro.
No, I was about to
Okay.
talk about 2 Chainz. I was talking about the birthday song featuring
Oh,
Kanye
yeah.
West.
What?
Yeah, it was released in 2012. I don't think I've heard this song. Or I probably have. I just don't remember it.
Oh, we're gonna play.
No, I don't think. I don't think I'm gonna play it. Think I'm okay for now.
Oh, that's
I think something that's really small that makes me smile. I really like it when people smile.
mm,
You know, it's like
contagious.
if I yeah, you know, like if I smile at them or then they smile back. It's just like it's just this little tiny thing, and I'm just like, that's nice. I appreciate because not everybody smiles, man. Not everybody
That's true. Some
smiles
people
back.
live sad lives.
Yeah, they always got this little grumpy face. Like, and I understand, like, you know, you could have like a constant grumpy face.
I think what you meant to say is resting bitch face.
Didn't try to say that, but yeah.
Hey, bro,
You
you
know,
gotta say how it is.
a
Yes,
lot
we're
of
calling
people
you out.
have resting bitch faces, and that's okay.
Yeah,
You know, that's fine.
don't be complaining why people don't talk to you.
But I'm saying along the lines of like, if someone smiles at you, like not in a creepy way, because there be some creeps out there that be smiling at people in a really bad way. But like just a like a little smile, I don't know. It feels like it goes a long way. Or like a how are you doing? You know, how are you doing is great. I like that.
I'm
Cause I
pretty good. Well, I don't know, bro. I be doing that, and people always just say good. But even though, like, I mean, because that's what I be doing to them too. I just be lying. I be like, good.
well yeah. I mean you can't sit them down and talk about your entire day.
But like, yeah, I be laughing when people like actually answer that truthfully.
Like how's your day? Like horrible. All right,
I'm like,
it's going really bad. Yeah, I feel like I just lie. Or like I don't say it's going bad. I'm just like it's going.
mm,
You know, one of those responses. Like how's your day? Oh, you know, it's a day.
mm-hmm.
But I feel like those little tiny things really, I don't know, really makes like they make me smile. They make me happy.
Yeah, no, I feel that when people around you are happy, makes you happy as well.
True.
Very big vibe.
So I have another question.
Yes.
Is there an okay reason to have compromise in your happiness? You know, like people often say that you shouldn't give up your happiness for anything. You know, like it's your happiness. Why should you have to compromise to fit someone else's need?
That's deep, bro.
So I guess honestly, like I said, the question here is, do you ever feel like it's okay to compromise that? In what scenarios is it okay?
I mean, is this like
Go ahead.
from a personal standpoint or from like talking to the
Personal,
viewers type of standpoint?
personal standpoint.
Oh, well, I mean, I kind of always feel like I should sacrifice my own happiness for others.
Well, why?
I don't know. It's always just been kind of a mindset that I've held. You know,
Mhm.
I'd rather, you know, have a big old rain cloud over my head while somebody else has a sunshine over theirs
Mm-hmm.
than vice versa. Because, you know, I know how I can deal with things. You know, I know what I will end up doing at the end of the day. I'll just sit in my car and chill, but I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know if they're, you know, maybe 1 or 2 days from making a rash decision. So
Very true. Very true.
that's always been sort of my mindset behind it.
Okay.
I'm a very giving person.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I mean I mean that's a valid point though. Like, yeah, like I feel like that's a lot of people, you know, suffer in silence,
Mm-hmm.
so that
Yeah.
way others don't, you know, so somebody can see them as, so they can people come to you for their problems, you know.
Yeah.
and you have to suffer in silence because if yeah, no, that's valid, bro. I get that. I get that.
I mean, I always see it as I mean, knowing what the issue is, like if someone's upset and you know they're upset and you know the reason why, often sacrificing yourself because it's like you've been in that position before,
Mm-hmm.
or you've been in a similar position, and so you know how you felt when that was going down, and you know how upset you were. So I mean, I guess really like sacrificing your happiness or having it like you said, a cloudy day over yourself to make that person happy because you know what it feels like.
Mm.
And in that case scenario, I feel like that's an okay. I believe like it's a reason, and a lot of people I don't think see it that way sometimes.
Yeah.
Because they're just like, well, I
Yeah.
mean, if they're sad, they're gonna be sad, which is true. I mean, if someone's sad, they're just gonna stay sad, or like they'll eventually like you. You can't be responsible for anyone else's happiness.
But you can be responsible,
How can you be
and
responsible?
because some people they will see you as their happy.
Isn't that an unhealthy way of looking at it?
Yeah, but you said how is it now? What is healthy? Some
What do
people
you mean,
see
how
other
is it?
people as their happiness, and that's just the truth. Even
I
if it
know.
is unhealthy or they shouldn't, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you just said that you're not responsible for other people's happiness. Sometimes you are. I'm not saying you should, compromise your happiness for theirs, right? Because I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know.
No,
It's
I
just
I
whatever.
get you. No, you're right. Because some people say that, and I think some people mean it. They're like, yeah, you make me happy. Like you're the reason why I am happy,
Yeah.
and I don't think that's necessarily healthy
Right.
because.
To rely. Well,
Mhm.
there's a difference between relying on them and then acknowledging that that person does bring you happiness.
Yeah,
There's a difference there. Cause like, bro, the broskies, they bring me happiness, bro. Like, I'm happy when I'm with the broskies. But like, there's not like that.
like I need to
Like,
be with them
yeah, yeah. That's
in
the
order to
only
feel
way
happy.
I'm happy.
Yeah,
Yeah. So there's a difference there, but
yeah.
you are responsible because people care about you just how you care about people.
Okay, that's fair. I can see that.
So there's you're still responsible. You know, I mean, like you said, we're friends, and then we stop being friends. I mean, you know, it happens, but you're still responsible for part of happiness in my life. So like,
I mean,
you know,
well, I guess what I was trying to say, or like what I was trying to get at, was along the lines of, um, you can't feel bad if you can't make that person's day, or if you can't make them happy, you know.
Mhm.
So like, if someone's sad, and
like you shouldn't be.
I mean, you
You
can be
shouldn't
sad.
hold it upon yourself to make
Yeah,
that.
it like I was saying, it's not your responsibility to make them happy.
Right.
You aren't the reason. You can't be the reason why they're happy. Or I mean, you can be, but like it's not your responsibility. So
Right. Like it doesn't fall on you. That's on them.
yeah, and it's
Oh.
yeah. I mean, that's basically it. Because a lot of people, they think about that stuff when it comes to
Mm.
like, compromising their happiness. Like, okay, I need to do
Yeah.
this for them, even though it's gonna make me feel just a little bit bad or something along those lines. But it's at the end of the day, you're not responsible.
No, and I agree with that. It's just the way you phrased it at first. You said you're not responsible
Mm-hmm.
for somebody's happiness. I didn't agree with that statement, but now reworded is you are not responsible.
It's just the same thing.
Oh, did I just say the same thing twice?
Yeah, you said
Oh,
the same thing
swear.
twice.
Wait. What did I say the first time?
You are not
You are not.
responsible. And then you said you are not responsible.
Bro, you're capping, bro. I
No,
said
it's not
something different.
covering
All right, what was the emphasis?
the emphasis. Okay. Well, no, yeah, I get it. Because, people can bring you joy. And that's good, Being happy is good. and people bringing, because you know everyone, even though you could be an introvert or an extrovert, like some people like you still need like social contact. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah, sure. Look,
And so it's good.
I didn't answer the question. My answer
Go
to the
ahead.
question was, wait, ask the question one more time so that way I can
Is
phrase it.
there any okay reason or an okay reason to have your compromise? Wait, to have compromise to your happiness?
I think it's okay if it's like a short term compromise,
Yeah.
kind of. I don't know if that makes sense. Maybe it just makes sense in my head.
Mm-hmm.
But like, kind of like short term, but I think long term, your happiness would matter more. You know. But
So what I'm kind of gathering is like something more of like a let's say the difference between being a friend there for a friend, right? Like they come to you and vent their problems rather than being a therapist for a friend,
right,
where they're
right.
constantly coming to you expressing all of their problems and much like a regular therapist never really giving anything back to you. They're just kind of taking from you and expecting you to just take it because you haven't voiced anything about it. Is that where you're coming from?
I mean, kinda. Like yeah, like a short term, kind of like where like it jeopardizes your happiness in that moment. Like let's say like you wouldn't go do something else, but like your friend or somebody needs you, so you compromise doing whatever else you're gonna do to go and help them. You know, and but like that doesn't really affect you in the long term, like overall happiness. It's
Yeah.
just kind of more like a kind of
In the
something.
moment.
So like something short term is okay, but long term mental happiness is definitely
Definitely, like shouldn't compromise it.
yeah. You shouldn't like let's talk about like a scenario with like a partner, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're about to make this partner your partner for life,
Mm-hmm.
but like they don't want no kids, bro.
Oh.
Like are you just gonna can't just sit there. Well, I don't know. Maybe you could. I don't know. I mean, because people do it. Well, I mean, just because people do it doesn't. That's
Doesn't mean it's okay.
yeah. But I mean, like again, who am I to tell somebody who okay what is?
Yeah, I feel like this is more like a personal perspective, anyways.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe bad analogy, bro.
No, it's cool. No. This is good. I like this analogy. Like in
Or
that scenario,
sacrifice.
because
See, there is that sacrifice. Even like if you go through and like yeah, let's not have kids or whatever.
Because you want kids, right? Because you
Right.
want kids, or
Right.
maybe you're the one that doesn't want kids, but your partner wants kids. Would you sacrifice your wants for their wants? And this is like a marriage. This is something you're thinking about. This is long term.
Mm.
You know, like say I were to marry, this girl, and I mean I want kids, but she doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Like at that, like it is a big decision. Like, do I want to sacrifice what I want for what she wants? And it's hard. It's difficult. Yeah.
That's really tough, bro. Cause like,
In the sense of like, how does she want? Why does she not want kids? I guess is also like a good understanding. To need. I mean, I guess you need and or want that understanding. Like, why does she not want kids? You know, is it like because she doesn't want to carry a baby for 9 months? Is it like she doesn't think she's
nah.
gonna be a good mom, or like it? I feel like it's always complex and never a single cut answer. I feel like you'll in those scenarios, because there's multiple. Like in those scenarios, I think there's always gonna be some compromise.
Yeah. So if you're saying you're compromising, I'm saying like let's put it like in a harder scenario, right? Cause like
Okay.
cause like we're talking about like she don't even want to like adopt kids, no other way, like straight up just no kids. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Like that was gonna be part of the compromise, which was like, wait, you don't want to have kids like yourself. What if we adopt?
No, you see, that's still too easy, bro. Cause like that's an easy workaround, right?
Okay.
Nah, bro, we want the hard and gritty stuff, bro.
Hard
like,
and gritty.
No kid.
Okay.
She don't, no adoption, no nothing, no kids in the household.
I can't have kids with someone else.
Wait, like how?
Like a second family type, you know?
Oh, like have a second.
Yeah. No, I'm just playing.
But like, yeah, cause like that's cause like like
that's a
yeah,
horrible compromise. No, that's a horrible compromise.
That's a whole different level thing type, cause like adoption is still like, I think it's very valid,
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, it's not technically your kid, but like, it's grew up just like it is your.
Yeah, no, that's fair. And like, what if they don't have to claim it as their kid? Well, that'd be fucked up on the kid. We're like, oh yeah, my my adoptive mother doesn't claim me. That's just that's my dad's girlfriend or wife.
Mm-hmm.
It's so weird.
Weird. Yeah, so like,
I don't know. I don't think.
Like, what are you doing? I mean, like, are you dropping the girl, or are you sacrifice like not having kids?
And that's why there goes again there's no compromise. In these scenarios, even though kids will bring you happiness, so will the wife,
True.
Supposedly.
True. Right.
But to make someone pick and choose what they want is kind of, oh fuck, it's so hard.
Bro, it's just so complex because like you're thinking like that's not cool, but then like you're like, well,
but I like this girl. I love this girl.
You love this person, but you could, you're also gonna love your kids probably, and like, but then if you stay together and then do end up having kids or whatever, like, she's compromising, I guess, her happiness for you.
Yeah, she is. Which, if we go by everyone like else's standpoint, which is like not okay, right?
Yeah, everybody just said don't compromise your happiness.
Yeah, don't compromise your happiness. And that's why, I mean, I'm not saying compromise is bad, but I'm not always saying it's like the answer you always have to do, And in this sense, it's a little bit more tougher, a little more strict, because like I can't. Kids are gonna bring me happiness. I like kids, I enjoy spending time with kids. They're fun. But why does she not want kids?
Bro, just because, bro.
Just this. Okay, maybe it's getting too much into it. Her health.
So she don't want no kids in the house.
Just no kids. She doesn't want any kids at all. That's so crazy.
Right.
Cause like,
I mean, I don't think it really happens. I mean, it might, but like, I think it's less.
No, I don't think I would.
You said no, you wouldn't. So you just find somebody else? Is that your answer?
Well, the thing isn't like find someone else. I mean, like along the lines of, obviously, she doesn't want any kids.
But you really want.
But I really want kids,
So yeah, I mean, it's not gonna work out. I feel like.
I don't feel like it will.
Yeah, cause like, I mean, you'll ask her in that moment, and then a couple of years down the line, you'll ask her again, and then that's still gonna be no, and then eventually you're gonna be like,
I want kids.
Yeah, I really want kids, cause like that's definitely like a thing. Like as you get older, it's something people crave,
Mm-hmm. Cause like, and that's why like sometimes I'm like compromise is okay. Cause in this scenario, you have to compromise.
Mm.
If not, it just kind of breaks everything apart. You have to keep both sides happy.
Yeah,
like,
but
maybe
like,
it won't be your own kid. Maybe it's an adoptive child. Maybe she has health issues.
Yeah, but think about it. Like, let's say you guys end up having kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she compromised her happiness for yours, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then, but let's run a different scenario where, you guys decide no, you both don't compromise, or yeah, like you guys don't compromise, you guys split up or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
She goes find somebody that has similar views, and you go find somebody that has similar views, and then now you're both happy and you both did compromise. What is, like, what do you think about that?
I
Was that like a better overall situation, or?
Well, yeah, because you have to think long term.
Mm-hmm.
Am I gonna be happy long term? Am I gonna be happy knowing that I wanted kids and I'm not gonna and I can't get them? So I mean, like I said, the compromise, man. Like, if there's issues, I don't know. I think it's gonna be alright. Like, I think it'd be happy overall in the long term.
I think just like a happy medium compromise, because like we're told to compromise, right?
Mm-hmm.
To have like a good relationship, a good healthy there has to be some compromise. But then we're also told, hey, bro, don't compromise your happiness.
Yeah, happiness.
And
Yeah.
so like where are you going? You know?
Yeah. No, I get you,
Tough,
bro.
bro. It's complicated, bro. Never even thought about it for real, bro.
Yeah, but I don't think I would. I don't think I'd marry that person. Personally speaking, no.
It's valid.
Because I mean, I want kids, and you know, if I don't know, but now I feel like a child saying that, you know.
Yeah.
Like I'm throwing a temper tantrum, bro. Like, oh,
Like,
I don't
oh,
want, I can't have kids. I'm leaving you.
Yeah. I mean, but like, I mean, a lot of the times, what happens is people get married, they have kids, they break up, right? The parent stuff don't work out, but guess what? Their connection with their kid's still there. I don't know, bro. I think like having a kid is like, I think it's a stronger, even, I don't know, bro. I
No,
think
it's
it
a
might be
stronger
stronger
bond between you, yeah. Because like you may not love your wife anymore, but you love your kid, and you'll always love your kid. You feel?
Yeah. So like, is it better to? I think it's better to pick the kid at the end of the day, long term, really long
I
term.
think so. At the end of the day, you're gonna love that kid. You know?
Right.
If she's unhappy, she can leave. I have a kid now.
Yeah, you got, bro. You're the kid. Let's go.
Yeah.
Jordan, where you at, bro? You've been mad quiet, bro.
I've just been listening. I mean, I was thinking about it. It's just that, like, because having a kid is such like a central part of a relationship, because that's where you take it to like the next step. Because there's always like, oh, you meet, date, girlfriend, boyfriend, marriage, and then kids, right? Like
Mhm.
that's what fully seals the deal between you and that person. So if that person's not willing to have kids with you, and you've already asked, you know, a couple times over the years, um, I mean, as like harsh as it might sound, like at that point you kind of have to look somewhere else
Mm.
because um like if that person just will not budge on it and you really want to, that's like not really something that you should compromise over, because you can still have her in your life and still have the happiness that you desire out of a kid with another person. Because you could always just leave her. You could always divorce. I mean, I wouldn't, you know, get
I
that
mean-
far into it, but before you realize that she doesn't want kids, but you can always divorce her, and she could still be in your life, right? As like a
Yeah.
friend or something. So that's just where I stand on it all.
You see, I mean, that's what Sebastian brought up. Is like, yeah, but can I have kids with somebody else? Then that's very complicated as well.
No, you talking about the second family? Yeah, it's just a joke, but don't do it.
Um,
It just raises more complications.
really more, yeah, it is more complicated, right? But yeah, I mean, so I mean, you're kind of just on the like, yeah, forget her. We're
Yeah,
not
I'll drop her.
compromising. We need kids.
Pretty much, yeah.
Much, yeah. I mean, yeah, because I don't really see it really.
Working out in the long end.
I mean, because it won't.
Yeah, because you'll be unhappy.
I mean, yeah, but then you also can't ask her to have kids because she's on.
She's gonna be unhappy.
Yeah.
And so
And I
what
mean,
do you?
Kind of like a seat or something.
it's
You
just
can't-
something like that also bleeds into other things too. Because first it goes from she doesn't want to have kids with me. Okay, that's cool. Then you start really thinking about it and like I could just like have somebody else, and then it slowly starts going from just like a slight thing to like a humongous altercation between you and her and your relationship, and it pretty much from that point on it's either bound to weaken significantly or just break completely, just because of how that situation is.
And then that's yeah. And then you're old. And you still
And
with
then
her.
you're old.
You have kids anyway, bro. But you can always adopt. So, like,
Yeah.
True.
but yeah.
Damn.
But then you just wasted all these years without your kids. You're gonna be old.
Yeah, but I mean that's in like the stricter part of it, you know? Because I think it's pretty fairly easy to compromise or to find a platform where you guys are both happy, you know? But this is like the scenario along the lines of, oh, I don't want kids at all. Like, at all. I don't want them in my house. I don't want them around me. It's a very specific scenario.
But it was designed to be that way. It's supposed to, make us think, Because, I mean, yeah, you were like, oh, she don't want kids? Why? Oh,
Yeah, you gotta make it
okay,
exactly.
you can adopt. There's ways around that, and I was like, that's too easy, bro. We need something challenging to see if we really stand behind what we just said.
Yeah, we have
It looks like we
It looks like what?
It looks like we did. Like
Yeah,
we stood behind. At the end of the day, I mean, we thought about it. And we're like,
Well, yeah, because like, this was the question: our happiness. Would we be
Right.
happy? And I mean, the ultimate answer is, I guess, no.
I said, imagine going to the park and seeing all these kids, bro. That could have been us, bro. But you play.
Well, that took a very serious turn
Right.
for our happiness podcast. I want to thank you guys for listening this far into the episode. I really do appreciate it. If you guys could share this podcast, like it, support it, put it all over your social media, whatever you feel happy with doing, it's fine. It'll help the podcast out a lot, because we want to keep creating these episodes for you. I don't know, because it's just something I love to do. I like sitting here with my friends and talking about stuff like this. So yeah, like I said, Happiness Day, March 20th.
Happy.
Be happy, eat something, drink water, focus on your mental. Take a breather, because life can be tough. Anything you guys want to say?
Trying to figure out how you would say Happiness Day. It's like that doesn't sound right. You can't say happy.
Have the happiest Happiness Day.
Yeah, you see now
That just sounds weird.
Merry Happiness Day.
Merry Happiness.
That sounds weird too, bro.
I think Happy Happiness Day sounds good. No, well, it's not Happiness Day. It's Day of Happiness.
Oh,
So it's Happy Day of Happiness, or Happy International Day of Happiness. You feel?
Yeah.
Anything you guys gonna say?
Nah, bro.
Nope.
And next time, bro, it's gonna be Liddy. Cut.
It is gonna be Lydia. I think this was a very serious podcast.
Yeah.
A very thought-provoking one. But I've been your host Sebastian, joined by your beautiful co-host Jordan Emanuel.
Get it.
And
Bye-bye.
see you guys next week. Bye.